I'm lacing these wheels up. I just lost so many spokes. I didn't even bring a mic for this. Hopefully my mic on this camera doesn't suck. Damn. We're in luck. I found this Purple Panda Lav mic in my car. We're wired up. We're corded, so we can't go very far. So I've got a bunch of boxes behind me. Most from Dan's Comp, some not from Dan's Comp. Before I start this, I just want to say a huge shout out to Dan's Comp for hooking me up. They made a little mistake on the frame and took care of it immediately. They even overnighted me this frame. They also gave me some store credit. So with that, I'm buying a gift card and I'm going to give it away to one of you guys because I have my whole bike here. I don't need any more parts. So the hints on how to win that giveaway is going to be in the next video where I actually build this bike. Somewhere in this video will be part of the text that you need to comment in the next video on. So pay attention. Don't look away from the screen. We're going to start with the least exciting and move to the most exciting. So right now, pop open this first box. This is exciting. I haven't done an unboxing video like this since I was like a child. So this is fun for me. We got a tall order seat. This is a seat post combo. I got this one because I had the Haro one like a couple years ago and it was just too slim and not comfortable. And I think I'm gonna get the same results from this one, but I wanted to try it. So there's the tall order seat. Let's do this box. All right, in this box, got some Snafu cranks. These are Snafu Mayweather cranks. Got these just because it kind of matches the theme. Got them in a 165. Also, I'm gonna weigh this and see if it's worth going to the tie upgrade. I don't think I'm gonna upgrade to the profile tie spindle only because I had one back in the day and I broke it. So I don't really trust the tie. Let's open one of these big boxes. Huge shout out to Dan's Comp for getting me taken care of. Support your local bike shop always, but if your local bike shop can't get you what you need, Dan's Comp usually can. All right, some goodies in here. We've got some KHE. These are Mac 2 Plus. Next in this box, oh, this is a fun one. So I got this bottom bracket tensioner. I had one of these from Vocal. You can tighten it onto your bearings, keep your cranks from spinning. I have a bottom bracket coming that's one of the KHE Afix bushing bottom brackets, so I'm gonna try that out. Super light, has a little more friction, so it should help the cranks from spinning, so I might not even need that. It's gonna take a while to get here because I had to get it from somewhere far overseas. I wanted to try it. Got some handlebars here, taped up. There they are. These are the Snafu Noah bars. These ones just come in 925, which is what I've been running. And they're 29 wide. I'll probably end up cutting them a ½ inch on each side. I think I've been running mine at 28. Next thing we've got in this box is Snafu Magical Fork. Again, these look so good. Love this gloss black on these. All right, that's all for this box. We're gonna keep going. Also, there's a few parts that you're not gonna see in this video. One, pedals. I'm getting some lightly used pedals off my buddy. They used to be anorexic pedals. I believe they're called the cactus pedals now. And then also I have a headset that I'm just pulling off of my other bike. I'm gonna have two bikes, by the way. This is my park bike. My other one's like my hybrid street park bike. But I'm taking the headset off of that because it's my $400 ceramic speed headset. Stem. I have a profile push stem that I'm going to be running on this for now. It's just a camo one. I have a white one coming. Profile's supposed to let me know when those are back in stock. They're supposed to be holding one for me. So I have a white stem. And then I think that's all the parts I don't have, or all the parts I'll be running used. Let's keep opening some stuff. Let's do this box over here. These are my Alienation rims. These are the Malice. Not the new version, the old version. Don't know the difference. These are heavier and I wanted them a little bit heavier. I don't know what they did with the new version. Had them powder coated by a local shop. Not gonna say who. I was gonna shout them out, but Matt, you're an asshole on the phone twice. No longer gonna shout them out, but I'm not gonna say anything bad because the guy that runs the shop kinda got them hooked up for me in a fast time. Those are my powder coated rims. Lighter than what I'm used to running. I'm usually running Felons, or I had Vandals and G-Sport bird cages, which are all heavier than these. Like I said, trying to make this bike really light. A lot of tricks on my bucket list this year, for the past few years, and this year I actually want to make it happen, but I want the light bike to make these a little bit easier so that I'm not losing motivation early on. All right, so to go along with those Alienation rim strips, this box is from Profile Racing. Huge shout out to Matt over at Profile. He always hooks me up. They get my orders out super fast, and I love that. So Profile Imperial sprocket, 28 tooth. Just wanted to keep the white accent theme. Never ran one of these ones. I've had their spline drive one. I never ran the Imperial, so hopefully it's sick. Profile hubs. been a long time, not really a long time. I had a Z coaster, and I run profile front hubs regularly, but now we've got white profile front hub. If you want the specs on this guy, I've got chromoly axle inside of here, tie bolts on both sides, and then we've got the rear. And for the park bike, back on the cassette. Specs on this guy, it's left-hand drive, 9-tooth driver, titanium bolts, chromoly axle, and titanium driver. Relatively light. I keep the chromoly axle because eventually I probably will have a peg on here, and you just shouldn't have pegs on an aluminum axle, and I'll be switching out this for their peg bolts, which is a chromoly bolt, when the time comes. But for now, that's that. All right, so I think that's all, except for I just smacked the knife. Look at that fucking idiot I am. We're chilling. Oh, and obviously I'm lacing these wheels up. I just lost so many spokes. I'm lacing these with rainbow tie spokes. Before I open up what you can assume is a Hyper Wizard frame, I just want to give one more shout out to Dan's Comp and Profile, but Dan's Comp specifically for this. They hooked me up on this whole order. They always hook me up. They always treat me right. Would love to do some collaborations with them this year. Like I said, they gave me a credit too, so I'm just going to buy a gift card with it. Hopefully you didn't miss the code on the screen. Anyways, let's open this bad boy up. You see what color I went with if the thumbnail didn't already ruin it for you. Also, before I get this fully open, taking requests on videos this year. I'm gonna just bang out a bunch of how-tos. I feel like that's a highly requested topic, and I want to give you guys what you want. So if you have any how-tos that you're interested in, or tricks that you need a little bit of extra help with, I would love to do some more deep dive, in-depth tutorials for certain tricks. If that's you and you got a trick that you've been fighting with and just need a couple extra tips, comment those on literally any of my videos, and I read all my comments. I respond to 80% of my positive comments. If I don't send you a text response on some of these how-to requests, I will hopefully respond with a video in the future. I'm going to do daily how-tos, so if you have a how-to you want, I'm doing the ones that are requested first. Enough of me talking. Oh yeah. Here it is. Hyper Wizard. This is a fun fact. This is my third Hyper Wizard frame. I always end up back on it. I'm always like, oh, I need a longer back end, which I do think I need a longer back end. But I know that I can run the back end a little bit longer on this one, get it closer to 13.2. I think it's usually at 13.1. I've been going back and forth. This is my third one. I had a chrome one, I had a black one, and now this purple. So let's open it up. Such a sick color. They're so light too, which is another reason why I bought it. Shack Hyper 20.8. This is the right one. Absolutely stoked on this color. It looks sick, except I'm painting it in the next couple months. I'll be painting this forks and bars a different color. If you want to take a guess as to what color I'm painting it, I just like my bike looking like a complete bike. I'm gonna be building this up probably tomorrow. So, oh, you know what? I got more shit than this. Hold up. Before I grab the other stuff, let me just tell you. So I'm planning on building it up probably tomorrow, and I'm going to do a whole build video on. So from a week from this video, I'll be posting that video. Also doing weekly vlogs. I don't know what I'm going to call them yet, but it's going to be some kind of web series. I'd like to do one a week and then stick to my daily how-tos and maybe some other, I don't know yet. I have a lot of ideas for this year. We're actually building more on the ramp this year. We're rocking the ODI SLXs, which is the longer version of the Super Softs. Obviously, since we're going for lightweight Tubolitos, we've got the super light chain. I've got Tioga pedals. These are the Surefoot pedals. Actually really like these. They're plastic pedals with these ridiculously tall pins. So yeah, that is pretty much everything I have unboxed today. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this slightly boring video. The other video will be cool. I'm gonna try to make it a little bit more cinematic for the bike build, so check that out. See if we can get another viral bike build video. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, help me grow this channel. I want to do more fun stuff, but when I don't see the engagement, I'm like, maybe I'm not posting the right stuff. So help me out. Tell me what to post. Share some of my stuff. You know, if I start to see people are liking it, it motivates me to do more and make more entertaining content. I've talked way too much in this video. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe so you don't miss out on future content. We'll see you next time. I don't like that. Can I punch you out? I'm done with this. Maybe we do something new this year. Oh, I got my haircut too. Yeah, I bet you didn't have that on your 2026 bingo card. Peace.